Praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles, double honors unto the elder bishops at Great Millstone who've taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Peace and salutations to the brothers out there pushing this truth, the 100% truth out there on the highways and the byways, the Akim, as well as you few sisters out there listening and learning. The Akwath, to you also I say Shalom. It is your brother, Ratazaka Bar, back with another lesson through the Spirit. And I just wanted to come at y'all with something quick and Lord willing edifying. Probably going to title this lesson, Let No Man Deceive You. And very soon you'll see why I'm saying that in this clip that I'm about to play for you all. I first want to start off by saying fair use, fair use, fair use. This video is not monetized, not making any type of monetary gain from it. This is for educational and edification purposes only. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and play this clip real quick and jump right into it.
I sit for hours telling all the bluebirds, the Bill and Coo birds, pretty little baby.
I'll play it for you all one more time.
You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours telling all the bluebirds, the Bill and Coo birds, pretty little baby.
So it says, people are losing their minds after this TV guest appeared to be wearing a full face mask. It says a segment, brother put in the caption, it says a segment about Trump holding off on Iran strikes went viral yesterday for a reason that had nothing to do with Iran. Retired Vice Admiral Robert Harward appeared on Fox News America's newsroom with Bill Hemmer and Dana Perino to discuss the latest developments in the U.S. and Iran standoff. Standard breaking news segment. Except viewers immediately started flooding the comments asking whether Harwood was wearing a full-face prosthetic with the camera quality and lighting combination making his skin appear unusually smooth and mask-like in a way that had people doing double takes. Harwood, a former deputy commander of U.S. Central Command, was there to offer military analysis, telling the host that Trump has time on his hands and controls the strike capabilities. Nobody remembers what he said. They are all still talking about the mask, or it's like about the face. As you can clearly see, this dude has a mask on, man. And, you know, I just wanted to go into this a little bit as well. This reminds me of these deep fakes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because coming up very soon, right, with AI coming in the fold and it becoming better and better, the technology, and also becoming more difficult to tell between what's real and what's fake as we continue on in these days. You got to be aware and, so to say, pretty much aware of things like this, because very soon Esau Edom is going to use or try to the best of its abilities to deceive. A lot of people use deception and different tactics to throw people off, right? And that goes into a lot of different things, that even ties into the MOTB, that ties into, the return of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So there's a lot of things that stuff like this can tie into. Now, of course, we've known about these different masks and stuff like that. We've been seeing videos like this probably for at least the past 10 years, of having human-like masks and whatnot, and them being very, very good, or even people being able to swap their faces online, But just being aware of these things, man, because at the end of the day, as the scriptures say, these tactics that Esau Edom is going to try and use, the elect is not going to be deceived by it. Now, of course, this is obviously a bad job, but I'm just saying in general, man, It's going to become harder and harder. All right, so it says deepfakes are digitally altered images, videos, or audio recordings created using artificial intelligence to convincingly mimic a real person's appearance or voice. The word is a combination of deep learning and fake, which I just realized I probably should have tried and get that video that I seen the other day concerning this. I didn't even realize I could have put that in my lesson as well. So, Lucky, let me see if I can pull this up on my other phone, Bible Shot. This thing is charged. It's at 4%, but see if I can pull it up while I'm doing this lesson. And Lord willing, I'll be able to show it to y'all. Let's see. But as you can see, man, it's pretty much a deception tactic that Esau Edom is going to try and use, right, to confuse or throw off the masses.
Is this truck you?
Let me see. I might have sent it to the brother or something. Lord willing, I did. I hope I did. It says, how they work. AI algorithms are trained on thousands of authentic photos or audio clips of a specific person, right? Which it just goes into, you know, them capturing a whole bunch of information about you and whatnot. Here it is. I found it. Of them capturing a whole bunch of information about you and whatnot. And
How do I know you're?
And pretty much just using biometrics to learn about you more and more, right? Which we already know Esau Edom has been doing that for years on top of years. Once trained, the AI can map a person's face onto someone else's body, make them say words they never actually spoke, or perfectly clone their voice for scams, right? And we know that the rise of that is going to lead to, you know, people could falsely be arrested for stuff like this, man. You know, that's how serious it can get. Oh, damn. All right, here we go. Here's another video.
How do I know you're not some AI thing, though? How would I be able to tell?
Here, man. Here.
Oh, is that... Sorry, can you hold that up?
It's not AI.
Can you...
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's not his name. That's
That's
like
our director.
Oh, I see. I thought it would be your name.
No. That's our director. We have a multiple. You see all of them here.
Oh, I see.
So, Ronnie.
But you know, is there
What's
not
going
some
on?
way of telling whether you're real or not? Can you like hold up 3 fingers in front of your face or anything?
Oh, come on. That's too much.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
The 3 fingers
Well, I'll do that
in
here.
front of your
In front of your
face
face.
is deliberate. So
What do you mean? I mean, that's too much. Come on, Ronnie.
Why would it affect the AI if it was in front of your face?
Well, not at all.
You can hold
But
up your
I don't
fingers
know. It's
here,
too much to
but not
ask
here.
somebody.
Well,
Well, I'm just
make
doing
sure
it.
you're not AI. Is that unreasonable? I mean, can you do that in front of your face?
Well, I think that that's too much to ask somebody. Don't you think that?
No, I don't think it is. If I'm making sure you're not AI, I think that's a reasonable thing to ask. Can you hold up 3 fingers in front of your face?
Well, I think that, well, is that enough?
No, it's not in front of your face.
He's really doing his
Well,
best here.
that's too much, don't you think?
Yes, it is, because, you know, if you were real, you would put up 3 fingers in front of your face. Yes, I thought so.
It's that simple. Just ask them to hold up 3 fingers in front of their face, and hopefully they do it and they'll see that if it's real or not. Also, this is another reason why you and your family should have a family safe word. So if anyone calls pretending to be a family member or loved one, you can confirm they are who they say they are by asking for that family safe word. If you're new to the Cybersecurity Go page, you know that I post daily simple cyber tips.
So, like I was saying, man, the water, how about Shemel Shah was able to find that other video. I'm gonna be honest. At the beginning of the video, when I first seen it, I thought it was a real person. You know, so you just have to be aware of these things because it's gonna become more and more common, man. But also that first clip, you know, just kind of goes into Esau Edom wisdom being taken away from them day by day because that just is obvious. Like, it's like they didn't even try to hide it, you know. Usually they'll try and cover it up or use makeup or something like that or do a better job. They just sent that nigga, they just put the mask on him and sent them out there on national television or, you know what I'm saying, just sent them out there on the news. But anyway, says, this is 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, the 3rd verse. Says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Right, and as we always say, man, as these days continue going on, the man of sin has been being revealed. All of the nations collectively are starting to realize that there is one imminent problem on the earth, and that is Esau Edom. It starts with them. They are the root of wickedness. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. If you all seen that, graphic that I pulled up at the beginning of the lesson when I was kind of, when I replayed the video for the first time, right below that, it was a graphic I had showing Elon Musk pretty much saying that the Neuralink, the AI brain chip was a Jesus-like technology, pretty much saying that it's a God-like technology. Now, haven't we been telling you all that these people are using this technology, you know what I'm saying, the brain chip, the Neuralink, the RFID chip that goes in the hand as a way to control you all because they want to resemble the power that the Heavenly Father has and be able to try and control people? We've been telling y'all these things, man. Yet, as I speak right now on this video, people are still not going to regard that we're the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, right? That the Lord has sent messengers on the earth to warn his people that there is a coming and imminent threat on the earth, right? That humanity is about to change. And there's about to be a very, very big change in the world, right? The Lord is about to change the wickedness, the rulership of the wicked to the rulership of the righteous. And through doing that, there's going to be great death and mourning on the earth and plagues that are sent. It says, Matthew 24:24 says, for there shall arise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, and so much that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect, right? You know, that kind of goes into it as well, but, you know, we also know that there's going to be, well, you think about it, what is that, Project Bluebeam? Project Bluebeam, of course they're going to say it's everything is a conspiracy theory until it becomes true, right? But anyways, Project Bluebeam is a fringe conspiracy theory alleging that a shadow cabal is planning to use advanced space and holographic technologies to stage a fake alien invasion, artificial second coming of a Mashiach, and mass mind control to establish a totalitarian new world order. The theory was introduced in the 90s by Canadian investigative journalist and theorist Serge Monas, which we already know that they have the technology to be able to present this type of stuff. This is 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter and the 11th verse. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. You know, and even then you could go into Amos 3 and 7, right? We're not ignorant of the things that these damn devils are doing. We see they plot. We see their plan coming from 100 miles away, man. You know, the Lord have blessed us with the wisdom, knowledge, understanding to see these things. And Lord willing, we be at that number and continue to have those same blessings. This is the book of Amos, the 3rd chapter and the 7th verse. It says, surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets, man. You know, the Lord foretold us that these certain things are going to come to pass on the earth. Why do you think you have accounts such as prophets like Esdras, where the Lord put visions in their head, where the Lord put visions in his head to tell him and show him the fall and the collapse of humanity as we know it? And even though he wasn't able to, you know, discern it at that time or match it up to what's going to happen in the end times in the present day, the Lord still put that and revealed those secrets to him. So then other prophets could come along and be able to line it up accordingly to what's going on now, right? So, like I said, man, you just have to, as it says, be vigilant and sober and watch. First Peter 5 and 8, it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, right? It's just the same as Revelation 12 and 12. You know, we know that this devil is going to come down with great wrath because he knows that he have but a short time. So they're trying to do everything they can in order to fulfill their plans before their kingdom is destroyed. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Right? So paying attention, you know, staying on your toes and knowing what's going on, man. Not being ignorant of Satan's devices, as we said. And on top of that, these Edomites are always exposing themselves anyways. So they dang near lay the playbook in your lap now. Right? So with that being said, I just want to say, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying to those out there listening and watching. I'm going to close it off there by giving all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Akakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elder bishops at Grave Millstone, once again, who've taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And until next time, I say Shalom, Israel, Shalom. And as always, we're one day closer to the kingdom, man. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Shalom, Israel, Shalom. As a matter of fact, I just remembered something too. It goes into them trying to deceive the nations as well. Revelation 20 and 8, it says, this is what happened after they came back in a rulership, the Renaissance era, the rebirth, around the 1500s. It says, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. It's talking about the Israelites because they're spread out throughout the whole lands of the earth. Gog and Magog, which is Russia, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea, which is why we always say this is for the controversy of Zion, right? Because they wanted to wage war with us. As you can see, man, these Edomites and these small hats continue to say that Jake is the biggest threat. We're the number one threat, right? They're trying to completely destroy us. They've been trying to destroy us for generation to generation, man. So don't be out here ignorant and not knowing what's going on. So with that,